all the way.
Woo! There we go. Studio mode.
Oh,
Settings.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Boom, boom, boom.
Right. Hello everyone.
Just go like that. Okay.
Sorted.
No.
Just get it on
I'll
that.
just do it on the YouTube chat.
There you go. Good afternoon, Milo and team.
Good afternoon, Tristan Bird, sorry.
Come on, Stan.
Come on, Milo. Let me just announce this as well. There's some tune in the background. They're stiff right now. What are you on with, Milo?
Not much today, mate. You know, well, I'll say not much. Just gotta film some stuff for the YouTube video this week. I did a little 24-hour challenge on the app. You know, buying every item that restocked for 24 hours, selling them. Other than that, just general admin work. Fiddle with a couple of bots. Been testing the CrepChiefNotify app. CrepChiefNotify app's been pretty balked recently. Quite an annoying one, to be honest, but it's all been resolved now. So we're good to push out some new updates very soon. Got myself a nice little Christmas hat. And yeah, if anyone's got any questions about reselling, about how it works, about if you're already a reseller, any questions about selling things, buying things, let us know. We're gonna drop some gems today.
We are, mate. And as well, we've got.
Story on CCN Top.
We have got new guides coming soon as well.
Yes.
Woo!
When these guides coming out, so you know.
Very, very soon. I'm just finalising them, make sure they're all good, make sure we've got some last bits of details in there. We're gonna have all guides on absolutely everything. We're gonna have site guides. You know, for example, like tops yesterday, we're gonna have guides for tops, how to cop tops, and just basically show you guys how to make the most out of CCN.
Yeah, 100%. Oh.
Click over there, just paste that link in there.
Everyone, we are live right now on our YouTube channel, answering any questions about reselling, giving advice on resellers. If you've got any questions about buying, selling, making profit, ask them on this live stream, and I'll see everyone there. Lovely.
Lovely. Oh, there you go. Got a question already.
As soon as you sign up to CCN, so start with £350. What are your thoughts on eBay fees, and what about scammers?
Oof.
Yes. So with eBay fees, I'm going to tell you an insane trick right now. You can basically every 2 weeks eBay do like a promotional weekend. In this promotional weekend you'll be paying anywhere from 70% reduced fees to literally £1 fees. So this massively reduces your eBay fees. So there's one method called placeholders. It's not as effective as you know, making a brand new listing, but basically placeholders allow you to use the fees over a month's period, and there's always fees every 2 weeks, so you can basically get rid of your eBay fees during these periods, and we recommend that everyone sells on these and stuff like that. As for scammers, you know, there are guides in CCN on how to avoid, you know, scams, all stuff like that. You know, if you've got general common sense, they are pretty easy to spot. You know, you'll get like random messages, they won't have much feedback, you know, they'll have made the account recently, all stuff like that. So keep your eyes peeled there, read the scam guides in CCN, avoid all them, and you know, you should be good to go really.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Absolutely.
Hello Josh.
Hello guys.
Hello Ben. Hello Lewis. How we all doing?
Hello Kieran.
Don't you think reselling has got harder since there's so many people in the group? So, to be honest, no. The thing is with CCN, we've had way more members than this before, and basically the profitability is more decided on, you know, the items that are actually about, you know, with air fryers and all stuff like that. You know, it's, you know, the members thing doesn't really play into account. There's tons of people, you know, reselling and all stuff like that. If an item's bricking, it's not necessarily because there's too many people selling it, it's because there's too much stock going around of the item. These items are only reselling in the first place because the demand outweighs the supply, and that's like another angle to look at it from. You know, so if more stock of an item comes round, you know, the resale price is going to go down, and that's just part of the game. You just got to keep reselling, keep going, you know, and just wait for the next items and, you know, return any items if needed. It's just all part of the game, and, you know, there's tons of resellers out there, thousands and thousands and thousands. So I think that's something to, you know, take into consideration.
And as well, you sort of want resellers to have the items. If resellers have these items, they're going to list it for more, whereas if like every day sort of person buys this item, resell it for like £20 profit, they're happy with it, they don't mind breaking the market.
Yeah, it literally, if you know, if the everyday person can get the item, then the resale goes down. That's just like a matter of fact. It's just how it works.
Yeah.
Next question: when you don't have eBay fees, do you not bother listing smaller profit items? So not really. You can always, you know, get your placeholders, you know, to list items there. Realistically, you want to be taking massive advantage of the eBay fees. You can always try selling on Facebook as well, or to people you know. It's another great place to sell items. And yeah, Tino's just popped out the chat.
There we go. Make sure to drop a like, guys. Definitely drop a like in the video.
Yeah,
there we go, Milo.
Oh, amazing. This is much better.
I don't know, can I zoom in? There we go. Is that better?
Yeah, any in-store cops at the moment off to
Prime.
the city.
Prime.
Yep.
Don't restock.
Yeah, there's a Liverpool dunk restock for in-store channel. If you got notifications turned on for locations, there you go, you get a ping for it. Also Prime, what's called Meta Moon's restocking in stores. This is going for like £12-15 a bottle. So definitely get involved with this, guys. Go in store, buy it. I'm pretty sure they've upped the retail to £2.50, but I could be mistaken. It might be even more, might be even less, who knows. But yeah, definitely buy this, sell it locally on Facebook or eBay, and you make some serious profits. And you're getting some nice reviews, especially in eBay. So just make sure you got Prime. This is only in Asda's right now, and certain petrol stations, probably in Tesco soon, who knows.
Yeah, our PS5 restock's going to slow down after Christmas. Right now, too many restocks. Seems like it's bricking. Yeah, so there has been tons of PS5 restocks recently, and I imagine, you know, Sony's probably been holding off until this point to, you know,
Definitely
release their stock. So we'll see. You know, we can't predict, you know, what's going to happen, you know, how many's you know, getting released and stuff like that. So we're just gonna keep watching the market and, you know, keep seeing what happens. You know, there's no real way to predict it, but, you know, no doubt the items are constantly changing that you can resell. So we're just keeping our eye out for the new items, and, you know, just going with the market and, you know, following the market as it goes.
What is next for CCM platform? Will there be any new sections getting added? I think we're always looking for stuff, aren't we? The more obviously value we can give you guys, the better. The more different revenues. Of course, right now you've got sneakers, tickets, profitable items. We're always looking for more and more and more you guys can hop on board with. Whether it's investments, different sort of collectibles, who knows? But, you know, when we get sort of any information for you guys to resell on, whether it's, you know, different weird sort of items, we'll let you guys know. You'll be straight in the loop, and we'll just start pushing it straight away.
Yeah, we've been trialing a couple of things recently. First one is basically like buying like high-end clothing at like bulk wholesale price, so like super duper cheap, like Stone Island, CP Company, stuff like that. You know, you might get like 3K, you know, 3K like worth of like RRP stuff for like £1,000, and, you know, you can resell that on. It's over there somewhere. Can't remember where exactly, but yeah, something we've been trialing at the moment. So, you know, depending on how that goes, you know, we'll potentially be adding that to the platform, so you can buy, you know, like Stone Island, CP Company, stuff like that at like super cheap price to resell. But yeah, other than that, we've been trialing sneaker slots as well with like Instagram raffles and stuff like that.
We've had quite good success with that, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had some decent success with that. So we'll continue to trial that. You know, we want to, you know, if that can work, we'll, you know, the logistics of that are obviously quite hard, so we'll be integrating that into the platform. But yeah, there are couple things that we are, you know, working on the moment, and working on, you know, CCN app, making that better. Also tickets, we're looking to improve our tickets.
Do you know what, through this then, obviously we mentioned about the high-end stuff. Yeah. So this is one sort of thing we're testing at the moment. Obviously this isn't live yet in CCM, but it's just one sort of revenue option that we're looking at. Do you want to explain what it is? Because honestly, I don't know myself. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, so this is like some really mad, like high-end, like makeup moisturizing cream. The retail on this is like £1,300 or something, but you can buy it like from like, you know, so when stores can't sell stock, they'll sell it to like companies for like super duper cheap. So I can't remember exactly how much we bought this bottle. We bought it for like a fraction of the price. I think we bought it for like 50 to 100 quid a go. And basically, you know, you can, yeah, it's like a wholesale bundle type thing, and basically you can sell it on eBay. I think they're going on eBay for like £150, stuff like that. But you know, we are, you know, testing this out still. There is some like Stone Island and stuff somewhere, but don't know where it's gone. But yeah, that's some stuff we were trialing at the moment. What we're saying on the Chris Brown cops? Good cop, you know. He's not done a tour in 10 years in the UK, so I think there's going to be some insane hype for it. So, you know, tickets, we're massively looking into the ticket side of things, and you know, seeing how they go. You know, we've obviously trialed it for a long time in CCN, but you know, we're focusing on, you know, getting it like dialed in, to be honest.
Yeah. Obviously we pushed the Chris Brown tickets. The retail needs £60, resell 150. Obviously depends which ticket you get. But yeah, it's pretty decent cop. General sale went live this morning, 10 AM. And yeah, we give you all the information you need. Pretty simple. What other question? Sleeping in a hammock. Oh yeah, there is a hammock behind us right over here. Mile will demonstrate that later. Do you want to get in it?
I don't do much sleeping in the hammock, to be honest, mate.
So at the moment,
what everyone want to see?
What?
What features does everyone want to see?
What
Yeah,
features?
what do people?
What was
Yeah.
we talking about the other night?
What was we talking about the other night?
About like partnering with someone like a buddy. Remember what was me, you, and Will's on about?
A buddy? Again.
Can't necessarily remember, to be honest, mate.
Nah, so we were saying like the motivational shit.
Oh yeah, so we were saying like about, you know, like motivational stuff for people obviously doing reselling. You know, like people obviously after you've been doing it for a while, it can get quite tedious, and you can be like, don't really want to do this anymore, and you can like fall off with it kind of thing. So we was thinking of like ways that, you know, we can encourage people to you know, keep reselling, stuff like that. You know, one thing for us back in the day was when we was reselling before we started CCN and stuff like that, we was all spurring each other on, because if like one of us was making money and like the other one was like wasn't, it was like a kind of like a race competition thing, you know, who could make money and all stuff like that. So I've been thinking about, you know, like
Maybe a leaderboard or something.
potentially stuff to do that. And yeah, someone asked what's the difference between the £29 and the $34.99 subscription. The only difference with that, mate, is literally where you're signing up. Because when you sign up on the App Store, there is an incredible fee on the App Store for any like payments. You know, there's a 30% charge for 30% fee for any payments you take on the App Store. So we just charge an increased price on the App Store. So if you want to become a CCN member, just go sign up on the website. It's $29.99 on the website. You get the exact same features. So yeah, that's the only real difference there, to be honest, bud.
Yeah.
Tickets, I can't see them. Yeah, so the ticket section, you have to graduate from a beginner in the Discord to a full blown member, and then that's when you will see the tickets new buys channel, and that's where you can see any upcoming tickets releases and all stuff like that.
There we go. Is January a good time to start CCN? Heard it can be quite slow. It depends on it. Like obviously it can be slow, but people obviously get money for Christmas, so certain items can be reselling more than others. It depends what sort of trends are around, stuff like that. Trends come and go. But yeah, there's always been stuff reselling. Everyone was asked this, but there's always been stuff reselling, isn't there?
Yeah, always stuff to resell, whether it's sneakers,
tickets.
Yeah, all stuff like that. So there's always stuff to get involved with.
Yeah.
You know, the profitability can be extremely high in some months. Like the last 3 months have been insane with air fryers and stuff like that. You could have made incredible money. So you know, the profitability does rise and, you know, fall, but it's always profitable all year round.
Yeah. £2 a bottle for Metamoon, I'm guessing that says. Got 8 last night. Some good profits in that, obviously Metamoon. It's like £12-15 a bottle, so yeah, bottle done. There was a massive restock today. I know there's a lot of stock that went out this morning in different Asda stores. So if you're listening to this, you're near an Asda, just go check it. You need to ask behind the customer service desk, because they do like to hide it behind the customer service desk, and they do like to limit it like 2 or 3 per person. So, you know, if you go in, ask for it, and then maybe take your friend in, get them to ask for it, take your mum in, take your dad in, your brother, whatever. Bring a coat, take a coat off when you go in a second time. Just whatever you want, guys. Just get as many as you can, because these honestly resell for so much. That's a little tip for you. But yeah, it's behind the customer service desk. I wouldn't even bother looking on the shelves, because they're rarely stocking the shelves. Or just ask for it. If you go in, just ask for it straight away. They'll direct you where it is, if they've got it.
Hopefully there'll be another online restock soon. We've not seen an online restock in literally 2 or 3 months now.
Yeah.
But the online restocks are super good. You know, you can get a couple of crates and stuff like that. Did you manage to get any on the last drop?
I got like 8 crates or something online. And obviously we done the Prime Meet, didn't we? Mm-hmm. But yeah, just got about 8 crates. So yeah,
What's
really
the resell on a crate?
Metamoon crates like 120.
Wow. How much is the crate? Like 20 quid?
25, so obviously making close to £100 profit before fees. With fees and shipping and stuff like that, you probably have to knock about £15 off, so you're still making quite a large chunk, well over £70-80. So you know, if you get a crate, it's definitely worth it. Even individual bottles, you ship this, start for like £12, shipping, fees, you're still making like a good £4 or £5 on top. Any tips for beginners in reselling? 100% read through the guides. Obviously we are making new guides currently. The new guides are 10 times better, but you know, the old ones are still amazing. You can still learn some really good stuff from it. And what I recommend doing as well is just like sitting back for a bit, seeing other people getting on the chats, you know, ask your questions, get involved. Eventually just learn what you are doing first and make sure you are confident. I wouldn't go guns blazing buying like 10 products for your first item. I'd definitely just buy one, see how you get on, and obviously then you can sort of understand how it works. Then buy more items and more items and more items. And as well, we are hosting weekly Q&As. If you got any questions you want to ask to us on a live call, you can do so a bit like this. We do live Q&As every single Thursday on CrepChiefNotify. We go through your questions, talk more in detail about, you know, for example, PS5s or whatever's trending at the moment, the heated areas, the air fryers, what to do with these items that we are pushing. Where's my heart? Milo's got it. Milo's stole my heart.
Yeah. Sorry, Tino. Do we all live together in the office? No, we don't live in the office.
Come over,
I would
mate.
love to live in the office, but no, we don't. We don't live in the office. We have got a hammock, but we don't live here. What's the best way to sell Prime quickly? Was it individual or bundled? One of the best ways to sell your Prime is to go to your local stores, your local like corner shops, stuff like that, and ask them whether they want to buy your Prime off you. Tons of corner shops are doing that these days. You can get rid of it in bulk, and it's a cool little way where you can pay no fees and all stuff like that. It's a good little jig. But yeah, how do you graduate up? So in the beginner, yeah,
right at the bottom.
In the if you're a beginner on Discord, scroll all the way to the bottom of the server in the settings tab, and you will see just on the location settings, graduation, and in there you basically just click a button, you answer a couple of questions, and then you will get graduated, so you can see the ticket flips and get to the main chat.
Any tips for copying sneakers? Sneakers, I think the best way to do it nowadays is through raffles, whether it's, you know, in-store raffles, online raffles, and especially the prepaid ones where I take funds. So obviously where you take funds to enter the raffle, these ones have high success. These ones are going to make you the most money. Obviously people aren't mass entering prepaid ones because it's a lot of money in hold, say for example over 2 days, 3 days. So people only do like 1 or 2 or a lot less than usual. So definitely prepaid ones, and just use different details. If you've got friends, family, you know, use their home addresses, use their details with permission, of course. Don't just go stealing some random, you know, guy's identity. That's not what we suggest. But yeah, just definitely mass entries. It sounds easier said than done, which is obviously given. You need to spend time and effort just creating mass entries. And the best way, which I always advise, which could possibly help you, who knows, but if you create like a spreadsheet and each line you create a different entry, you can just copy and paste whatever you need across, and it helps keep track. If you've got 8 lines of different details, if you've got 8 entries, if you've got 10 lines of different details, and you've got 10 entries, and so on and so on, the more lines you have, the better. But yeah, raffles, just read through the user manual. There's so much information there. I don't think people will read it enough, but yeah. What device are we streaming on? A MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
One there.
What items would you be copying right now? PS5s, air fryers seem to be very quiet. So what would you try and cop now? So one thing I would do is at the moment I'd stay away from AF400 air fryers. They are looking like there is a hell of a lot of stock going around. So I would potentially stay away from them until, you know, the market kind of recovers a little bit. But the lower tier air fryers, like the gourmet stuff, the stuff that's, you know, like sub £150, they're still doing really well. I know Alex has sold like 12 in the last week. So the lower ticket air fryers are still good. PS5 digital editions, I would still be going for PS5 digital editions, but I would be mindful of returns. If you can't sell it, return it. But I do imagine that, you know, the PS5 market will pick up closer towards Christmas. I imagine what's happened is Sony have been like, you know, holding all the stock back until like right before Christmas, and then they can kind of like flood the market. But we'll see how it plays out. So just keep an eye on all your returns and all stuff like that. But like I said, the lower ticket air fryers are doing really well still, and also sneakers as well. The JD raffle was yesterday, it ended this morning for the Panda Dunks. Easy tops on there, yeah, ended this morning. But keeping an eye on sneaker stuff as well. Again, just free money. But yeah, do you recommend a SaaS subscription for FBA? Yes, if you are doing retail arbitrage, why not? Seller SaaS churns for in-store stuff and like online retail arbitrage, super cheap as well. Main stores for raffles, Tino.
Main stores for raffles, it depends. Obviously, if you want to do in-store, I'd recommend Size, Foot Locker, JD are really good for Panda restocks. Online ones, it's the main ones like FlatSpot. FlatSpot's really good for raffle wins. What else is there? There's obviously JD online as well. There's Size launches for the app. There's Foot Patrol launches. These can be a bit harsh in stock sometimes, so I wouldn't, you know, enter straight away. I'd enter on the last available minute because they do hold funds as well. What else have we got? We've got Slam City. I've not seen a Slam City raffle for a while, you know. Slam City's one to look out for. Slam City, I've not seen one for a while actually.
I know, I'm sure they're still doing the raffles.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Look at that.
Yeah, I might have to look at that. But yeah, obviously raffles that hold funds are the best raffles you can go for. These have so much higher success, so just look out for these. Route 1 as well. These are on par with FlatSpot. FlatSpot's also really good. But yeah.
Any more questions, anybody? Anyone got any questions about starting reselling, already reselling, how to sell, how to buy? Anything, general questions? If anyone's got any, let us know.
Yeah, going back on what Miles said before, obviously I have been buying a lot of air fryers. I had the idea to obviously sell on Amazon, but you need to be ungated and on Amazon and stuff like that. So obviously I bought all these air fryers. I think I had like 13 AF400s. 6 came to the office, and obviously I couldn't get ungated, so I've had to refuse the rest of the delivery. I am returning some air fryers. You know, some items you will have to return. It's not a huge issue, and it's just part of the game. Obviously, you might have to return some. You win pretty big on others. Like the tops dropped yesterday. These retail for £100. I think resales looking between 200 and 250. So obviously that's some really nice profits on that. But
you managed to get one as well, didn't you, Tino?
Yeah, some items you will just have to return it. It's fine. You know, trends change. Sometimes a lot more stock than anticipated, and it's just one of them, guys. It's part of the game. If you can't, you don't have time to return items, and I think you're in the wrong trade, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. It's better to return items than, you know, to be left empty-handed. So, you know, it's a double whammy, really. But yeah.
You want to see my Panda box? Let me show my Panda box. We're about raffles as well. So raffles, obviously JD is like a really good one, but you know these do batter your boxes. It comes and it landed from an airplane or something. The bag was ripped. This is how the box came. Obviously the lid's all flattened. It's ripped at the back here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these. Obviously that's all fallen off as well. But yeah, it's a decent pair of Pandas, but obviously it's going to be very hard to sell unless you know someone, or you know you can sell it a damaged box and go, or alias, what we call it nowadays. But yeah, this is how it arrived. Amazing.
Is it risky to buy from Amazon to sell on Amazon? Yes, so potentially your Amazon account can get flagged from doing this. So what some people do is you can either like make an Amazon account under a different name to buy from to sell on Amazon, or you can use a business Amazon, but again I do believe you still have to do it under a different name as well.
Cheers, Paul.
Can you show us how the app looks? Yes, I will quickly show you how the app looks.
And with the app as well, we want to implement more features, don't we? So we've been talking for a while about sneakers. We want to get some like really good sneaker sort of information on there, because right now it's pretty lacking in the terms of sneakers.
Yeah.
which is why I always recommend having both Discord and the app, because obviously some has better information than others.
Yeah, you got to use both, especially for the sneaker side of things. But yeah, this is how the app looks, basically. Oh, it's going to be inverted, isn't it? Oh, sad.
Is it?
Yeah, it will be.
Can you not change it?
No.
Move around.
Best thing to do is go on the App Store, search CrepChiefNotify, swipe through the previews on there. It is going to be inverted on here. I don't
know how to fix it.
Yes, but
Hello, Josh. Hello, pal. What size are the pandas? UK 5.5, US S. Oh, it's inverted, don't I? But yeah, nice pair of shoes. I mean, they are in good condition. There's a bit of weird quality control on these, like weird glue marks and stuff, but we move.
The app icon, like on the App Store.
Oh,
I
think unless you mean when you open it up and it's like the YouTube link. Hello, pal.
Do you mean the YouTube like section square thing? But yeah. Think we'll ever get to the cash to profit days, cash to profits again. Made 12k in my first month thanks to you guys. Found it hard to motivate myself to start reselling again, knowing profit margins are low currently. I will be honest, mate. I don't think it's ever going to go back to the COVID days. The COVID days were absolutely ridiculous. You know, to make 12k in your first month is fucking, it's like winning the lottery, mate. So I don't think it'll ever get to back as good that, you know, you still can make, you know, 1, 2, 3 grand profit every single month depending how hard you're going. Most likely you're talking like 500 quid to £1,000 if you're doing it like minimal time. But yeah.
That I'm pretty sure, the 12k guy, I'm pretty sure a lifetimer, aren't you? Orange lifetimer. I'm not mistaken. He was in the Q&A last night.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go back to the COVID days. Unless there's another COVID, you know, there'll be one upside to COVID that we'll be all making loads of cash. But yeah, I can't really see it going back to that profitable ever again.
Hi lads, what's your Instagrams? Mine is, I'd like to know mine. Mine is Tino Sabatino. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, you can tap mine in there as well, Tino.
No, thank you.
Oh, cheers, mate.
What is yours?
Milo Wilkinson, double N, mate.
Double N?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many fake accounts going about. Like that.
Yes, pop open a ticket, Mike, buddy, please. That'd be greatly appreciated.
But yeah, there's so many fake accounts going out, so just be very cautious, guys.
Yeah, I'm getting blitzed up at the moment.
You are
there's
definitely.
Literally about like 5 fake accounts going around of me, like DMing people about like crypto scam.
Yeah.
But
we move.
Stinker. Any more questions, guys?
More questions, guys?
Ask away.
So when starting out, what would be the first product you recommend to sell, or does it depend on demand? It all depends what restocks at that certain time. So when you join, you know, a PS5 could restock. These are pretty slow at the moment, but sales are still profitable. Could be a small air fryer. These are doing quite well. Could be some sneakers. Could be some tickets. Who knows? Depends on what time you join and stuff like that.
How many people have made their
How many people made reselling their full-time job?
So we wouldn't actually say that.
Yeah, so basically, I would say that, you know, probably not many people are literally running CCN as a full-time job right now, just because,
or
you know,
reselling in general.
Yeah, literally reselling in general. It's just not as, you know, it's just not as profitable as it has been in the past. If you're a kid living at home, you know, you're 18 to like 20 whatever, and you're living at home with your parents and you don't have to pay like mad bills, then yeah, you can resell full-time job. But if you've got like a house, family, stuff like that, you know, you're needing a nice amount of income, you know, probably not going to be that possible. It's more of a side hustle. It's more of something that you do alongside your full-time job, especially with the amount of time it takes being quite low. Seems like the guide price for reselling a product from CCN always seems higher than it actually is on eBay. Thoughts? So, the thing is with the prices on CCN, they aren't like automated, you know, they don't just like scrape from eBay. Yeah. It has something we've tried to do in the past, but it does prove quite tricky. So, we are constantly updating the prices and stuff like that, but you know, as you know, prices fluctuate on a day-to-day basis, so that's why they always seem to be a tad higher.
Yeah.
Yes. Where's Alex? Alex is working from home today. Do you both have accountants to help with profits? So I run all my, reselling through the business, stuff like that. So obviously, the accountant who, deals with the business takes care of all of that for me. And if you are earning a large chunk with reselling, you do need to get an accountant and stuff like that if you're making a large amount.
Do we have one that we can refer?
Yes, I do have one that you can get referred to. He is dedicated for Amazon FBA, but he can do reselling as well.
Hello, Alex.
Bit late to the live. Do we reckon reselling will slow down over the next month or two with people spending less money? So what I can say is, we've just got to follow the market. It's incredibly hard to predict this kind of thing. So we just keep monitoring the market, keep seeing how things are going. But, I imagine after Christmas, people will probably spend up a cash. So I do think that it will take a slight hit. But you never know. I could be totally wrong. Another item could come out of the blue and it could just absolutely churn as cash. So you can never really know. Yeah, sneakers are always good as well. Sneakers are one of the things that don't really get affected by like demand, supply. They're always limited anyway. So constantly sticking to your sneakers and stuff like that as well is an absolute.
And we got some
no-brainer.
serious wagons coming up soon as well. The Travis Scott Phantoms. Let me just get reselling this. It's over here. Let me just get it up. Sneakers schedule. But yeah, Travis Scott's released some new shoes. The Phantom, all black. Jordan 1 lows. Insane stuff. This is going to go live later today. But yeah, retailing these are £145. Resell is upwards of 800. It's insane. Personally, they look alright. I was speaking to Tom before. These look alright. They're just not very creative. Yeah, it's just a bit like, it's a bit of a safe colour. Come on, Tom. It's a bit of a safe colour, like all black. Do you know what I mean? Like you could do so much more. Maybe like different tones of grey. I don't know.
Snow.
Snow.
Alex saying it's snowing there. Look.
I mean, it's snowing. Do. No snow here, matey. It was -4 degrees this morning for me though.
There's more sneakers releasing, so there's one on the 16th as well. Jordan 1 mid stealths, looking for like £40–50 profit on these. Nice little flip. There's also some more dunks. £130–40 resell on these dunks on the 17th.
Are they actually see-through there?
They're like chopped up, yeah.
Oh,
they're
wow.
mad.
I would never wear them.
Yeah.
Oh well. Cheers, pal.
James had a little cry.
But yeah. Any more questions, guys? Any at all?
Where's Milo gone?
Here you go, Milo. FBA question.
Hello, team. With Amazon FBA, would you make your own brand and sell or would you sell already branded items? I would sell already branded items. If you are selling your own brand, then it is basically like private label. You have to build the listing. You have to drive sales with ads and stuff like that to sell your products on Amazon. So that's much harder, much more investment, much more at stake. Whereas if you go out and buy branded products from so let's say starting with retail online arbitrage, you go out and buy like branded products, they are already selling 50 to 100 times per month. You basically ship them into Amazon and they just sell organically. The products are already selling every single month on there, so you don't have to worry about marketing. All you have to worry about doing is finding the products that you can send off to Amazon and stuff like that, and manage your Amazon account. And in Seller Circle, another business that we own, very similar to CCN. Basically, we provide leads in there that you can go out and buy. You just basically send them off to Amazon, sell them, make profit. It's that easy, but it is much harder, much more time consuming, than reselling. So it's something to take into account.
When is the FBA dropping with my brother? So it's an actual podcast episode, short podcast, 45–50 minutes. It's going to drop on Monday, Sunday or Monday, hopefully Sunday. It's getting edited right now, but that's a good one. When was the CCN Christmas party? So we did have our office party last Friday. Tino won't be able to tell you much because he did go home early.
Did I?
Throw it up.
I didn't.
Did you throw it up?
Yeah, we didn't go home early. I carried on.
Best resold item of the year. PS5 taking the crown again.
Do you want to tease what video we're gonna drop soon?
Maybe because.
Oh yeah, I talked about it last night. To be fair,
Yeah.
I kind of told him. Basically right. You would have seen Spotify Wrapped. We kind of got the idea from that, but we sort of put our own little twist in it.
We have done one
so
before.
we've done one last year, and it was a pretty decent video, but we're doing it 10 times better this year. We're gonna have the best moments to see on YouTube. We're gonna have so many more stats. And it's gonna be so much better. Basically, we're gonna show you how much profit you guys have made in CCN, what items you've sold the most, how much profit you've made per item, and just loads of different stats. Obviously, it's really interesting to know what items we sold the most in CCN and how much we've actually spent this year as a group, and that'll be an interesting fact as well.
What do you think? Reselling item of the year.
Probably.
Air fryers.
I think you've got to go with air fryers because they have churned.
I don't think they've been the
Consistency,
year though.
Yeah,
no,
but
they've been
they
about.
took over the end of the year.
They've been about for 2 months.
Yeah, but 2 months and how
No,
many have sold?
PS5s.
Two
PS5s.
months.
PS5's been the one for the year. 100%.
Overall.
I'd say PS5s.
But you not reckon you could sell more air fryers?
Everybody drop what items they've sold the most of in the comments now then.
Yeah, let us know. PS5s or air fryers. Everyone's gonna say air fryers, but I'm telling you it's PS5s. If we go on this year's database,
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
see the items that I've sold, we search keyword air fryer, it'll be less than PS5s.
Yeah,
Go on.
tell us what items you've been reselling, how it's been going for you.
Bit of a delay in this thing. Cheers.
Cheers.
Doesn't money.
Cheers,
Sold
Josh.
2 minute.
Air
Fryer.
fryer.
PS5 Pro next big thing.
Yeah, PS5
Ooh,
Pro
could be
honestly
a
is a
stinker.
restart.
Yeah.
Mad.
Do you see that Dyson Purifier like headset thing the other day?
No.
I think I've seen it before.
It's a bag.
like-
No, the retail came out the other day for a bag.
Ooh, Spenny. Spenny boy. Yeah. Could be. Hopefully so. Hopefully another free cash journey.
There's gonna be a PS5 Slim as well, so that could possibly resell.
Cheap.
Don't know. There's been mock-ups of it, but no like official images.
How much do you reckon PS5 Pro will be?
£750.
You reckon?
Nah, it'd be like 799 or something like
Nah.
That's so heavy.
I reckon it's gonna be like $5.99, mate.
that. 699.
Yeah,
probably then.
599 I reckon.
699, I reckon.
1K price was on that Dyson Purifier headset thing. What to get some of Secret Santa?
Depends on your budget.
Depends who you've got.
Depends who you have got.
Who have you got, Tino?
Don't know, mate. There is a CCN Secret Santa as well, so obviously you guys want to get involved. Secret Santa and CCN, there's a link in announcements. Just head over to there, check it out, join any details, and you'll be into Secret Santa. Minimum spend is £5, maximum spend is whatever you want. Just a bit of fun, bit of harmless fun.
I got a really good gift last time we did it. It's like some Supreme thing. I can't remember what it actually was, but it was actually like a really good gift.
Is it a book?
Nah, it wasn't. Any news on new Prime flavour?
Banana. Nah, has he not been spotted in like yellow?
Nah, Willis said he spotted it, didn't he? It's
Yeah.
like a purple top with like a thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't believe that's a new flavour though.
Nah. To be fair, I think the best flavour they got right now is the red one. What's it called? Fruit punch. Nice.
you tried them all?
Nice. No, I've not tried them all. That's one I've tried,
Yeah.
but it's the nicest.
Not tried them all, but that's nice.
Well, I've tried the blue one as well. Actually, I lied. I think I might try
You
the
tried
green
the
one.
green one?
I think I might have. I can't
Tastes
remember.
like
That was the
lime.
first one we
That's the first
tried.
one we tried.
Yeah, the red one.
Tastes like lime cordial, mate.
The red one's nice, mate. £30 for Secret Santa off, probably. Do you know who's bringing out?
Cater Prime.
Well, yeah, you could do it at CrepPrime. Is it, what's he called? Mr. Beast is bringing out like some gel blaster gun. What?
That's cash.
Nah, Mr. Beast is
How's
bringing
everyone doing?
out some gel blaster gun.
Strawberry and watermelon is next.
Try one.
That sounds pretty
Oh,
tasty,
that'd be
to be
nice,
honest.
that, to be fair. Do you know what? They're just vape flavours, realistically, aren't they?
Who
Like,
got-
they just are.
Who caught you? You caught yesterday?
Nah, I got yellow beanie, me. Piss colour beanie.
His colour beanie.
I'm gonna rock it. Gonna rock it hard. I also got
I swear you got a zebra one.
I got black bogo.
You got a he's lying. He got a
He did,
zebra
he
one.
did.
He
I
did.
got
You-
yellow.
You got a zebra one.
I got yellow.
Didn't
You went,
cop it?
yes, I just caught the zebra.
No, I didn't. You was the one trying to cop a zebra. Tom was.
I wasn't.
Alex copped as well, didn't he?
Oh, it's got the grey one, a grey and is it grey and red?
Yeah, great BOGO.
I've got another question for everyone. Has anybody tried any different side hustles?
Like what?
Let us know. Anything that you've like done to make money on the side?
See, I was watching a video last night about vintage reselling, weren't we?
Yeah.
So that was a good one. It was the guy, do you know, is it Ramel
TGF.
from TGF, bro?
Yeah.
He uploaded a video last night and like they started making an extra £1,000 per month, and he was basically just like reselling vintage clothes. Said it's decent.
Well, people obviously go to charity shops as well, don't they? And to try and buy for their thrifting.
Yeah, thrifting.
People
Never done
like
thrifting.
automation videos on YouTube of like, you know, the AI automation stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever tried any other side hustles?
Agencies? Nah, drop shipping wasn't the best at drop shipping. I think I just chose a wash product, not gonna lie.
You try anything before CCN?
No, I used to work in like a newspaper round. I used to work 2 days for 160 quid.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty
How
lit.
many papers you giving out though?
Nah, it was like not around. I had to pack them like a proper
Oh,
warehouse.
you have to put the thing
yeah,
inside.
and he goes.
I've done that.
Scary, innit?
I've done it.
It was
No,
down
you
in
end up
Trafford.
with loads of ink on
yeah,
your
it was
hands,
down in
lads.
Trafford. Yeah,
Ends up with loads of ink
decent
on your
that.
hand.
Copyright.
Copyright
I had,
What is that?
Copyright is just basically like someone's website, and it's like I need like this on the website. They just write it up dead nicely and convertingly for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Basically, what you do
Good
is
side
you go on Chat GMC, or whatever it's called, the chat
The
bot.
AI.
Yeah. Forward that. No,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
That thing would be so good though for like YouTube
Booker's told me a
automation.
lit side hustle the other day.
What?
He basically used to like write people's CV. So like, if anyone's ever applied for a job, you know that like if you do a shit CV, you instantly get fobbed off. Like your people
Terrible.
look like it's at the first port of call. So if you do a bad CV, you aren't even getting to like the interview stage. It's just gone off.
Oh, sorry, it's
decent,
standby.
you know. But anyway, so basically, Bookers was telling me. So Bookers writes like a lit CV. So he would just basically like put like a job on Fiverr, and he would just like do people's CVs for him.
That's lit.
And, like,
That's lit to be
churn
fair.
them.
'cause
Cash.
The amount of CVs that you see and they're so bad.
Yeah, but surely
can't
when
make that
like,
into a website,
surely in
bro.
Fiverr when you're filling out a form of like what details to put in the CV, you're basically just doing it.
Nah,
Like
because
yourself.
it doesn't matter. Like, you might be over wording it, overcomplicated. Like,
Right.
you
You might
working your
just
paper
fucking-
round doesn't need to be like a fat. You might not even need to go on your CV for
You might
applying
just
for
whack
like a
it on
job.
like a
Just whack it off.
junky
Yeah.
Google Word file.
If it's
mate.
like a docx file,
Yeah.
sending it in.
We should. Do you know what we should do? We should just, like screen record and like go on like these AI generated websites and see how easy it is to like. Say for example, we had like a really rubbish CV. We could go on the AI generated website, copy and paste it, and put write this in a like more formal manner. And see what it comes out.
Still
with.
got your CV.
Probably no. It was like mine was like a graphic designer one that won it.
Oh yeah.
Mine was like an
yeah,
actual PDF.
Yeah.
But yeah, even that. And that guy who made a virus from the AI thing as well.
I've not seen this.
He was like, well, basically he asked him to write a virus and he goes, I can't do that, it's against our terms and policies. And he goes, well, write in like a virtual boot camp, so obviously we're not going to use it, do you know what I mean? And then he was like, can you remove that code to write it in a virtual boot camp? And it obviously made him a virus. And when it did, you run it right, deletes all your files and turns off your computer.
Really?
Pretty mad.
Yeah.
Cash.
Do you want to talk about the video that you filmed last week, Matt? It's coming out this Sunday.
24-hour challenge. Yes, I did a 24-hour challenge last week.
What do you mean by 24-hour challenge?
So basically, I was buying everything on the CCN app for the next 24 hours. I think I copped 4 items. One of my items got cancelled. Sold one of them, an air fryer. Sold that for like £70 profit. And also got a PS5 lifted. You start to me, boys. I've got a PS5 listed, waiting for that to sell. And I also got a heated air as well, but it's one of the bad ones. So I'm going to return that one. Just gonna show you all how to return an item. Simple as pie. And yeah, cash. Yeah, that's what's coming out next week. I also, if anyone's in the Discord, Rachel Face came down to CCN. We asked her some questions about our reselling journey, and that's going to be in the video as well.
It is.
And she's also done a sales circle video.
Little does everyone know it's not just Rage Face.
Yeah. I know.
So if you're dropping CD game on Rage Face,
Yeah.
bad news. Shmee's in here.
Oh, Shmee.
Jude Bellingham tops are a winner. Yes, they are. Big winners. If you caught this, well done. I think I was looking at listings yesterday. It's like £250 listings, which is really good. But yeah, hopefully resale value holds out on these. Tops are well known for having delayed delivery, so obviously just be cautious with listing pre-orders. If you list a pre-order, just make sure the customer's aware. I personally would not list pre-orders for tops just because sometimes it takes weeks, months, who knows. I ordered a drop 2 months ago, a month ago, for tops. Is it Deco? I can't remember what it was, but basically I ordered this, still not got it. But yeah, just be very cautious with tops.
Anyone got any questions? Anyone got any interesting stories. Can
Definitely
we
not
get
mine.
Grant in a video? But yeah, anyone got any interesting stories, interesting questions, interesting side hustles, anything? Let's talk about making some money.
Drop shipping. I think it's washed right now.
No, it's not what.
I think
You're
it's
just washed.
No, do you know what it is, right? I think to do good, you need to know what you're doing, and it's very hard for someone to new to come into it and be like, yeah.
Yeah, you need a helping hand. Sure.
You need
do a
someone who's
course.
like, because
with anything,
I
though.
went into it, right? I was learning, I was like just drowning.
If it was
bro.
that easy, lad, everyone would be doing it. Think about
Yeah,
it.
no wonder, but do you know what it is, right? It's just people just know what sells, so they're just doing it really, really well.
Yeah, it's like you
If
can
you-
do it off your own back. You can do everything off your own back, but if someone was just there to guide you, like you could find profitable products and whatever, but it'd take you like all week to maybe find
Yeah.
like one product.
Yeah.
When it's just like you could pay someone like us, for example, 30 quid a month.
Yeah.
We're just doing it all for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Dropshipping's hard though. There's so many different aspects you need to learn yourself. Whether it's creating the website, finding the actual product research is hard. If you basically the way I sort of did it is right. If I felt confident about a product, I'd go with it. But finding that confidence in a product is so hard. I've spent ages. How many times was I staying behind just looking at products?
Yeah, it is heavy.
It's just so brain numbing as well.
Yeah, one thing I think that makes any side hustle like doable is getting you win as fast as possible. So let's say you want to start drop shipping, right? You might be like a month before you even make your first sale, and you've got. I think how much time you've got to put in. Like you just said then with TikTok organic, but it's become very hard recently to not very hard,
Yeah.
but it's become much harder to get viral on TikTok.
Yeah,
So
TikTok's not as easy to go viral as it was like
Yeah.
a few months ago, where it was just like, it was just a little bit easy, wasn't it?
So think about that. You've got to make a website, find a product, hope that it's a good product. Then you've got to start making. If you're doing organic, you've got to start making tons of videos, and then uploading them videos, hoping that one goes viral. It might be a month before you get your first sale. And for most people, if you're doing things hard, like working hard for a month straight, without because you don't know you're getting paid at the end, and without making a sale within the amount of
Makes
hard
it like
work,
bad, this.
then it's very hard. It's going to put a lot of people off.
Yeah. And as well, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that advertising in the US or doing your videos for the US market is 10 times better because there's obviously a lot more people over there, and a lot more people over there buy random stuff online. And it's the same with like obviously what gender you go for. Like we were speaking that age ago, it was like obviously females they do buy a lot more items, a lot more junk online compared to males. Like if any like males would listen to this, like what was the last time you bought online from an advert? I couldn't tell you. I don't buy adverts. Do you know what I mean? I think it's because I know what it is. It's like a dropshipping store. I just scroll straight past it. But like,
Yeah, I don't
obviously
remember
females obviously don't really know much about dropshipping. It's not really their like expertise.
Nah, I just think they're more impulsive buyers.
Do you reckon? They just buy like a lot of
Yeah.
random stuff, don't they?
Like if you're like, your girlfriend came home, she's like, I just bought this, you'd be like, yeah, fair enough, it's just some random tat in it. But like if Milo came in tomorrow and he was like, oh look what I just bought,
We'd be
and
like,
it's just
why
like
have you
some
bought
little
that?
bead gun that shoots, like a spud gun.
Imagine buying
I'd
that.
be like, what have you bought that for, mate?
I know, yeah. I wouldn't buy anything like that.
Yeah, you just wouldn't.
To be fair, I was looking at products to like obviously do for dropshipping, and I ended up buying quite a few.
Wait for a vid to go viral, little risk, I'll get content via Fiverr. I think it's worth just making the content yourself
Yeah.
to start, because then you learn how the system works and how the algorithm works on TikTok. But once that
Lagging
video
this.
does go viral, it is obviously really good. You
lagging.
can instantly sell out your Wi-Fi. You can
Wi-Fi.
instantly sell out your store. A lot of people, we know a few people that have literally sold out the store just off one TikTok video going viral.
Overnight, innit?
Yeah, it's because that thing's uploaded.
What's uploading?
You're uploading. Go pause it.
Go pause it. Sorry about the lag, guys.
YouTube automation.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
another good one.
Do you know what? There's so many sides.
YouTube automation is going really big right now.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, YouTube automation is basically using a little AI bot that we were
Well,
talking about
you
before.
can use an AI bot, or you can pay someone. There's different
there's different
sort of
ways
ways
to
to
do
go
it.
about it. You can go on Fiverr, pay someone. You can say, write me a script about this YouTuber, link them a video, for example, and then they'll look around it. They'll create a script for you, send it to you. What is it? Pretty sure you can Google Drive
Just turn your Wi-Fi off and then put it back on.
and corrupt the file.
Nah, because it'll just resume.
But yeah, guys, you can pay
What
someone on
percentage?
Fiverr, or you can automate this, do it yourself, or you obviously use AI automation and just get a script created. Then you need someone to obviously voice over this. Once again, you can either use the text to voice, which doesn't sound the
Yeah,
best.
it's not
I
the
don't
best.
think. I'd probably just pay someone or do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, someone who's well spoken, just ask them.
Copywriting, SMA,
Yeah.
Forex, stocks,
OFM, shout out that.
NFTs.
NFTs, yeah, a bit hit and miss. I personally sort of sat back in NFTs.
Yeah, same. Not really
Yeah.
looked at NFTs.
I mean,
Still got a lot of NFTs,
Yeah.
but personally not really looked at
I
them.
check every
Do you
now
wanna-
and again.
Do you want to talk about your...
Nah, not really. Nah, I don't like speaking. Nah, I don't like speaking to existence. I like just doing it in the background. You know what I mean?
message for Travis Scott's later on then. So the channel will go out later today. Jakey's going to push that live.
There is a few raffles live currently. I believe it's DSM. And we'll obviously post any links that are live in the channel. These are raffles online which don't matter with time. So don't worry about entering straight away. Once the channel goes live, you guys will know we'll post the information how to cop these, best places obviously to buy them. These are going to be really hard to cop, so obviously make sure you guys are putting in the most effort, especially with raffles. You know, do as many entries as you can. If you have friends and family who have an iPhone, an Android, just get them to sign up to
Even your
sneakers.
neighbours.
Yeah, just get
Go knock on your neighbour.
Go knock on your neighbour's door, demand the phone and download sneakers. You need to get as many sneakers accounts as possible. Once these go live, obviously you want to try and cop these. These are like 800 resell. It's insane the profit in these.
Yeah.
It's insane. But yeah, obviously raffles that come out, whether it's online raffles, I don't know. I don't think there'll be in-store raffles for these in size. I don't think they'll even go in size. But yeah, any raffles you see, just put as many entries as you can in. These are insane shoes, and these do not happen every single day. This is like a once every 3-4 month drop, maybe even once a year. Well, actually, no, there's been quite a few like this, to be honest. There's been a lot of Travis Scotts recently.
Yeah. And you know what? Taking it back to the risk-free side hustles thing, I think there are so many side hustles out there that are risk-free. The only thing that you're risking is your time. Like, so for example, drop shipping, like I said, very little risk unless you're doing ads and stuff like that. You can go, you know, the no-cost route. All you're investing is your time. SMMA, again, time. You just invest in your time. You know, OnlyFans management, time. All of these things, it's just like a time game rather than like actually putting like cash in. I think it's crazy, to be fair, like how many actual like side hustles there are that don't really require money. Like the ones that you can just start just by like knowledge and time and like learning.
One of them is like agencies, aren't there? Agencies,
Yeah, so both
pretty much require no
agencies-
money.
Yeah, and it's a churner. Like it does churn. But then again, there's the kind of I do think that it's like, if any of you run your own businesses and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you will have probably had. You will have done. There are so many like marketing agencies out there, and these marketing agencies might just be some random geezer from like Manchester. He's just started his marketing agency from like doing an SMMA course, and then he's now like charging you like $1,000 a month to like run your ads or whatever. But you don't know if he's actually been doing them for that long. Obviously, you can try and do your due diligence and stuff, but like that's the only thing that I think's a bit mad about them kind of side hustles is that you're not. It's not that it's not moral, but it's not like morally amazing because
Yeah.
you don't really have a fucking clue what you're doing. You've just done a course.
Yeah.
But I suppose you've got to start somewhere. So two sides of the argument.
Yeah. Suppose with a course as well comes maybe support as well for people.
Yeah.
Obviously if you're buying a course or you're in a Discord that sells courses, obviously the people in that Discord will know what they're on about.
The only thing that I think
They're in there for a reason.
mad about them kind of side hustles is that you're not. Anyone any questions?
Yeah, any other side hustles you guys get involved in? Any other side hustles? For sneakers, is it different addressing cards for each account? Yeah. So what you want to be doing, right? You want to be doing different details for each entry you do, and because the way I'm saying this is because like obviously they will like void all your entries if you are using the same details. Obviously they will just cancel it. Some websites or some retailers like sneakers, Nike for example, if you are creating sneakers accounts, you can share or use the same address up to 3 times. But obviously I wouldn't overdo it. I wouldn't, use it like 4 or 5 times because you're asking for trouble. Sneakers, obviously just use your address 3 times, jig it if you can. What I mean by jigging is just changing it slightly. If your address says street, just put ST. If your address says road, just put RD and stuff like that. And just make it different, but it's the same, if that makes sense. But yeah, different details, guys, and just make sure you are doing as many entries as you can. Friends and families, if you jig these up to 3 times, that's 3 entries you've got, times by 3 for jigging, it's 9 entries you've got already. Different payment methods, all you need is Monzo, Revolut, Curve's one, your normal bank account, and yeah, these have got 3DS security. And 3DS security is essential for doing multiple entries, and this blocks the retailers from seeing your actual billing details associated to this, so you can use whatever details you want when you're entering these different payment methods.
Kieran, I do free trials for people. Give as much value as possible. People care much more for value than money. I love that, Kieran. Me and Tina was on about this morning. You know, doing like free trials and stuff like that. Like, you know, at the end of the day, if you're running like an agency side hustle and you do someone a free trial and you actually do well, and you know, people are gonna be like, well, you know, I'm gonna continue with you. Why would they not? If you're making them more money than they was making before, why would they fuck it off? You know, it's one of them. I think free trials is banging route for stuff like that.
Straight like scan different IP devices too. Sneakers, yeah. Raffles, you will need different IPs as well. But yeah, any other questions, guys? We might end it soon because we need to actually do some work, you know. I can sit and live stream all day, but we actually need to do some work.
Any sneaker apps which don't allow virtual banks?
I don't really think so, you know.
No, they should all do. Like basically, with 3DS, most retailers allow that. Most retailers want it because it's like extra security in it.
Yeah. And I think if they do it, they don't mean to do it on purpose. I remember when I was running the raffle bot back in the day, I think it was at Foot Shop or something, like disabled virtual cards once.
Really?
And it wasn't like they didn't mean to do it on purpose, like they changed something in the thing, but they ended up like reverting it to allow virtual cards to work again.
I remember using KIB, right? I think it might have been Foot Patrol, but on one drop, they didn't allow Gmails. So if you went in with a Gmail, they didn't pull anyone with Gmail.
Yeah, so when I was running, that was
weird. That was
weird. Towards the end. Yeah. I had like Chinese people in the group who were like running. They would like run like tens of thousands of entries. They would run everything like catch-alls, Gmails, everything. And then like for the hypedest drops, they would only let like catch-alls work. They would only let like business domains. So he would have like BT, random shit like that. And he would only enter like 10 entries per catch-all, and then out of his like 10,000 entries, he would have like 10 catch-alls. Like there were only ones on catch-alls would win on like the most hype stuff. It was crazy in the end.
Yeah.
The filtering got mad.
Yeah.
Is that just gone off? No.
You want virtual cards.
What's some of the best virtual cards you recommend?
Monzo is a given. It's great, Monzo. Revolut, I've heard people having their accounts closed for no reason. I've never had issues myself.
They lock it a lot.
Yeah, but their customer support is generally great. You can just go to live chat with them and they sort of reach out to you, so that's not too bad. Monzo, Revolut, you can't go wrong with them. Curve, I haven't used Curve myself, but I've heard that's a decent one. And if you are using like your personal bank account, make sure you use that for your details. If you use your personal bank account for one like your neighbour, they'll probably be able to see billing details associated to that actual card, and they might void your entry, but who knows. But yeah, any recommended free domains? Gmail, the obvious one. Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo, if you're a bit of a weirdo. I don't think anyone uses Yahoo, do they?
It's a bit of an I've never had a Yahoo,
I don't know if anyone uses Yahoo.
Like fucking MSN
maybe
email.
Outlook has it? I've never don't know about that though.
Yeah, only weirdos use Yahoo. Monzo is elite, but only 5. He's annoying.
Monzo is really good. It's a really good bank.
Cash, mate. Sick app.
Yeah, it is a really good app.
Yeah.
Milo was looking through how much he spent at, what was it?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
How much did you spend?
I spent like $2,500 at McDonald's, but this is in like 5 years, like let's say.
I've got a confession. This is really bad. 1.3 in the past year.
Yeah, I ain't on that level.
That's hanging, mate. Where's your McDonald's?
Do you know what it is? Because McDonald's is so easily accessible. You can be anywhere in the world, right, and be 5 minutes away from McDonald's.
That is the thing. They've got it on lock, mate.
You could be in the North Pole, right, and still be able to get McDonald's.
The thing is, you know what it's going to be like every time.
It's horrible.
Consistency is like...
It's bad, but it's consistently bad, so you know it's just there if you need it. Same with Uber. I don't even look at Uber, actually. Uber's a bad one. Uber's a bad one. Because with Uber, you spend a minimum £15 each time. With delivery and fees.
Oh, Uber Eats?
Yeah. It's horrible, mate.
I'm on 120 from McDonald's in 3 years. 120 grand, Kieran.
What are we doing tomorrow, Tom?
We're going to SneakerCon tomorrow. We're going to take Tino to SneakerCon.
Expect some content out, guys.
Let us know what kind of content you want there. We was thinking about going around asking how much people have like sneaker questions. What's the most expensive sneaker they've bought? How much most profit they've made on a sneaker? How many sneakers they sell? If anyone else is going to SneakerCon tomorrow, let us know because we'll be there.
Hello, Scott.
What time we got ourselves?
6 o'clock in the morning.
No, I think it's 7 now. because we get to skip.
6 o'clock
we
in
get
the
to skip
morning,
queue,
guys.
do you know?
I'm still like up for 7. I've got to be here for 7.
Oh, you got the Fs. Oh, yeah.
So I've got to leave at like 6:30. Got to be up for 6. Pineapple on pizza?
Yes. No.
No. I'm Italian, so obviously I should know, and it's a no, mate. No, definitely not. Tuna and pizza.
No.
Tuna and pizza's nice.
Shut up.
Are you?
Tuna on pizza? Nah,
That
no
is
fucking shit,
nice.
mate.
Marlo, have you ever had tuna? Out of cam?
That's a no.
Nah, not out of the can, mate. I probably had it
Definitely
in it. I probably had it some.
All good, Scott. How are you, pal? Oh, Scott, sorry.
Doing a vid at SneakerCon.
Yes.
Yeah, we are. We're filming a vid at SneakerCon.
Yeah, I might bring the hat as well.
Bring the hat.
Sure.
the hat.
Should we bring the hat? Alright, I'll bring the hat, guys. I'll wear some fresh Creole drip as well. A little shameless plug.
Is that your brand, mate?
Can I see the back of it? I'll show the back.
Check, do this. Oh, mate, that's terrible. Nice hoodie, though.
It's a sick one, it's a nice colour.
That is disgusting, mate.
Cheers, Shmeek.
Tuna is vile. He's on about your tuna, mate.
Oh, right, I was going to say.
So we put
Alex
solar
loves
panels
tuna.
on. You
Yeah,
done
Alex is a
it?
tuna
Mate, he
fiend in the
loves the
office.
tuna, Alex.
Just sat next to me scrolling out of tin.
Proper tuna
Nah, he doesn't
fish.
scroll out of tin. I won't have one.
Does he not?
No, I don't know.
Oh, he does.
I thought he puts in a bowl.
Oh, maybe he does put it
I
in
don't
the
know,
bowl.
he's a bad tuna fiend.
He is a bad tuna food.
Yeah, tuna's actually really nice. And do you know if you eat tuna, right, it's brain food. So the more tuna you eat, the more smart you become. But if you eat too much, you get mercury poisoning. And you
Really?
can get really, really ill. And I think it's generally for fish. I think if you eat too much fish, you get. I think it's mercury
I
poisoning.
used to grab bird fish and chips when I was younger.
Yeah, like fucking fish fingers, G.
Nah,
Not like fucking
nah,
proper
like,
fish.
Nah, like chippy fish, mate.
Oh.
Like all time.
Tuna is dog.
Oh, tuna's nice, mate.
Tuna talk.
Here we go. So with solar panels in high
We've got 10
demand.
viewers now from the tuna talk.
Yeah. Nah, I think it was just down anyway. I swear they bought them. Must have been. So with solar panels in high demand, do you guys think it would be a good flip? I don't know. I imagine
It's
shipping.
heavy retail, that.
Yeah, I imagine
surely.
shipping as well. The actual cost of moving it about.
It's also probably not the best time to sell solar panels.
True.
To shout out though, energy like generation things, because the cost of living, everyone's wants like fucking free lecky.
Free a lecky.
Shout, big shout.
I seen a video on TikTok, right, and it was basically showing you how to hotwire your lecky meter.
Right.
It can proper fuck you up though, that mate. Like big zap, big main
No,
zap.
but it was showing you how to do it safely.
Miles got better jig. What I was saying, any more questions or we're going to dip?
Yeah, I need to go
We'll
post
do
this
another
as well.
one next week.
I need to go poster.
Yeah.
We'll,
I
we
am
might go live at
returning-
SneakerCon tomorrow.
Yep, I am
Oh,
returning
live at
mine.
SneakerCon.
Yeah. Returning my UPC to Amazon.
Shmee's going to be at SneakerCon. Eating tuna.
Hello, mate.
Find up on the best days. Sick.
One for Tino.
Hello, mate. Wow. Right.
Alex needs that.
Alex cooks tuna in air fry.
Air fry.
Air fry.
England versus France score. I hate to say it, boys, but I think we are
Shut up. Don't even
bringing
say
it home.
Oh, I was gonna say, mate, you were definitely coming in with pessimism then.
Oh,
weren't you?
what?
Like,
You fucking warm, man.
you too negative.
Nah,
G.
he's coming home
Have
to
some
France.
faith. Have some faith, mate.
Let's sort your
You're
head out.
nowhere.
Nah, I'm just sorry because Italy didn't get through.
Will's bringing his packed lunch.
What's your outtake on like pessimism, Tino?
Like negative.
Would you rather like expect the worst?
I always expect the worst because then you're prepared.
So then with this new thing that you started, are you thinking, oh yeah, this isn't gonna work?
Well, no, in certain aspects of life, you gotta be positive.
Ah, so then like that doesn't work then, does
But
it?
generally speaking, I do like to think the worst. Like if a negative thing comes about, like say for example, don't know, like
You lose a parcel.
You need to come home, fucking, don't know, you speak to your dog's dead or something. Where it could just be like, oh, it's done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't come off Tino, didn't even qualify.
Cheers, Gary.
Milo's stumped off the camera.
Yeah,
He has
yeah,
no idea.
Fucking no idea,
Italy
mate.
didn't qualify, mate.
Oh, did they not? Decent,
Oh, mate.
They didn't even get through.
decent.
Even though they won the Euros against England.
That was a sad day.
Sue! Remember like the penalties, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate.
Do you remember when Cellini brought down Saka?
No,
He dragged him down.
don't remember that.
You
Yeah,
must
we
have
don't
seen that.
have a fucking clue about footballers, boys. I'll be
I'm
honest.
not the best.
Saka was through in goal and Cellini just pulled him to the floor.
Isn't he doing like
But the
a
guy's
spelling
like-
thing on TikTok? It's
Yeah,
going
Saka,
well
yeah.
viral.
Yeah, I seen the Grealish one. I mean, you go something like spell jealousy. I can't remember what it is.
Jealousy.
No, he says spell embarrassed, and he just spells it completely wrong.
You spell embarrassed.
Milo, you spell embarrassed.
Spell embarrassed now.
Spell embarrassed.
EMBARRASED.
Disclaimer. Yeah, disclaimer. Milo is dyslexic.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Fucking.
I'm
What are you
saying,
saying
I
then?
couldn't spell anything, mate.
You know,
It's hard to spell in your head.
I'd have to write it down, and then I'd still get it wrong.
Pathetic.
That's quite an easy one.
Go on then.
PATHETIC.
I think so. I don't know. I don't know myself.
I think.
Alright,
Is it time to shoot?
Anyway, it's time to
yeah,
shoot, mate. We're absolutely rambling.
We're
Absolutely
waffling,
rambling.
mate.
Don't forget. Do you have to repeat that?
What?
Definitely got it wrong.
I
Oh no,
don't
it's
know,
you. You're wrong.
Oh, did I? Whoops.
Jump fast, Sue, you go on.
No.
Whoopsie.
You drop a fat Siri.
My voice is broken.
Right, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're not a CCM member, the link is in the description. And also, our socials are in the description, so don't forget to follow them.
Last question.
One more thing. If you want to make money online from side hustle, DM any of us and we'll teach you how to do it.
Yeah.
A gift from me to you.
Last question. Last question. What are we driving, lads?
What are we driving?
What are we driving?
I've got a fucking green machine.
Great machine. I've got a pair of Heelys.
What about you?
What?
Are you?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Let's just end it.
Right.
See you later, guys.
See you
Bye,
later.
guys.